his phone going off? See where I'm at on the intro that have me going, and it's one of those. The only way to fix it is go back. Yeah, right. Yes, I did. Yeah. I was trying to proofread and read. When you're doing your own, yeah, yeah. Maps. I don't need two. Oh, do I do that or do you want to do that? You guys are almost halfway. Yeah. I was thinking of flying out to you and flying back. How far have you flown so far? The 8th time in there on the video might not be too much, so I'll let this is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. Yeah, I know. That went over most everyone's in the room's head, but that's okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Technically. All right. So.
Beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's throw main screen on. Welcome to the stream. I've got black screen and now I don't. We have here. Let's go.
I love black screen.
Yeah, I know. It's so in. You know.
That's what everybody's doing.
Just stare into the black screen and then make up your own images in your mind. It frees your mind, man.
And on top of it, I'm going to have to go back and change all of the captions for it too, because it's still the last one. It's because I'm trying to rush through so much. See.
Well, that's nothing new.
Yeah, I know. Laugh it up. I want to jump into this real quick and do pre-flight and stuff. For those watching, we were flying with Zig and Drako. Technically, they took off because, as Drako put it, my plane was in the sand and they had to unbury it. I think it had to do something with this party that was on their flight.
Well, that's what we did during the party. We buried your plane in the sand.
That's what I thought. I was just waiting for confirmation.
MoonDog, I had nothing to do with it. I was asleep.
Draco was sleeping. Yeah, you have to ask Ernie. I wasn't really there. I'm just saying.
So
yeah, Ernie,
maybe, but maybe.
Ernie
but it
and
was Ernie's
Harry,
idea.
It was Ernie's idea.
It was Ernie and Harry, Larry and Terry, and
yeah, right.
And then they ended up coming back with a goat, and now it's in my coat closet, and now it's in the closet in my plane. Not even asking about that.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Before start checklist.
But if you want to know, you gotta ask Ernie because.
I don't know. He said his ass hurt, so I'm good with all the information that I have.
Battery on. Battery on.
Ground power. GPU disconnected. Generators.
Oh God, what am I doing with my life? When I'm talking about a guy's ass hurting and a goat in a closet.
Is on. Nav lights. Checked on. Cabin signs. Is on. Ignition master. On. Magnetos. Checked both off. Fuel quantity. Left main. Check. Left auxiliary. Check.
Yeah, Egypt's not very exciting to fly
Right
over.
auxiliary.
Just saying.
Check.
Well, we're not in Egypt.
Right main.
We're still, this is Libya.
Check.
Wow,
selectors.
what a party! What a party town!
Checked.
Yeah.
Carb heat. Checked on cold.
No wonder we got bored and buried
Set to
MoonDog's
0.
plane. There was nothing else to do. Tired of staring at sand.
Thing is, MoonDog had to get a damn metal detector out to find his plane.
Yeah, we did. Well, we were bored. There's lots of sand. Larry had a skid steer, so we were able to make quick work of it. He knew a guy who knew a guy whose sister's brother-in-law had a skid steer we could borrow.
That what it was.
Throttle is
Yep.
cracked. Prop control.
Yep.
Full forward. Flight controls.
Now, did you use the
Left.
skid steer to shove the plane into the hole, or
Elevator full
did you
down,
do it by
elevator
hand?
Full up.
That we did by hand.
I should be outside here looking at these flight controls because who knows what's still dealing with the.
Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Checked.
Just blow them
Before
out with the
start, checklist
compressor. It'll be
complete.
fine.
Okay, let's start engine 2.
Little psst, psst. Be good.
So, MoonDog, when you started up your engines, did you blow a sandcastle out?
I'm at that point now. I'll let you know. Okay. Although I'd rather a White Castle at the moment, but you know.
Although, if he's got enough sand in his engines, when it starts up, he's just gonna sandblast his wings.
Cranking to right.
They need to
3,
be clean.
4, 5.
Do you guys
6,
have White
7,
Castles up
8,
in Akron?
9, 10,
Yes.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Do you have them where you're at, Draco?
Oh, I have one like every 5 miles.
Oh, okay.
Checked. Prime on.
I'm guessing you have them down in the St. Louis areas,
Oh yeah.
Missouri area.
Yeah.
You know what? When I lived in Macon, Georgia, there was no White Castles. They had the southern version called Crystals.
Yeah, there's not a lot
Oil
south of
pressure's
here.
coming up.
I mean, they've started moving south of here over the last, several years, but
That's one of the funny things that I've noticed. Once you start going farther south, you all of a sudden start seeing like fewer and fewer like White Castles, and you can always tell when you're just about to hit like the Indiana Kentucky border because you see your first Waffle House, and then every 5 miles afterwards there's a Waffle House.
yeah, right. We got one of those too.
Mixture.
I don't ever go there though.
Checked.
Up around here we got Denny's all over the place.
We got those too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a Waffle House across from the Denny's, and we got tired of going into Denny's and sitting for half an hour before we got even the orders taken, and then it took forever for.
Well, see, that's why you only go into Denny's when you're drunk, because then you don't know how long you sat there,
Yeah.
and you don't care how crappy the food is.
Yeah, but at the same point then, we had to quit going in there
Oil
because
pressure's coming up.
my wife would go in there and order just pancake and a couple eggs and all that, whatever.
Well, that
I
was
don't-
the first mistake.
No.
That's not what you get there.
But I'm ordering the lumberjack. I'm ordering the lumberjack breakfast and like a second lumberjack breakfast or something else. I'm eating both breakfasts. They're like, and then they take extra long to make them. But you can't make two breakfasts for the same person.
I'm flying over there's an airstrip out here in the middle of nowhere.
Right, so
That's like the only thing I see. It's like desert,
Before
and
taxi
a
checklist.
runway. Oh, I wonder if that's that airbase.
Inverters. On.
Gotta
Avionics.
watch out, get an RPG up my tail here.
Magnetos.
I will say Denny, well, I haven't been there in many years since I quit drinking, but their omelets used to be really good.
Yeah, I like
Unlocked.
them.
Flaps.
I always used to get the Superbird
Mixture. Auto wrench.
sandwich.
Wheel chocks. Off.
That was really good.
Before taxi checklist complete.
It was a turkey with bacon, and you had to get it with no tomato, of course, on a grilled sourdough. Not sourdough. Was it sourdough? All right, grilled sourdough.
I think it's sourdough.
Yeah. You get it with no tomato, and you get the ranch dressing on the side. You dip it in there. Oh my god! That's it. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go to Denny's. We don't have one here in town. But I'm making a turn.
Yeah. It should be like almost right over top of that air strip.
Yep. I just made the turn.
Yeah. Back in my wilder days, it was either after a night of drinking, you ate at Denny's, or you went and you got like a case of 30 White Castles.
This plane to drive over the grass.
Do you guys have round the clocks diners where you guys are?
Round the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waffle House and Denny's.
Oh. Well, round the clock is like a Denny's.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, is that the
Waffle House
name
type-
of it?
Yeah. Anyway, I remember we used to go, me and my friends, on the nights we weren't drinking, we'd go there and we'd sit and we'd drink like 12 pots of coffee, just watching people walk in and out. We'd sit there from like 8 o'clock at night until like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Just people watching.
Just people watching. We were we were regulars, so the waitresses knew us when we walked in. They'd already have everything waiting on us.
Me and one of my buddies, we would go to the airport and people watch, but that was back when you could like go. They didn't have
Sit
like
there.
the TSA. You could like walk out to the gates and stuff and just hang out and walk around, and that was always interesting. We just, you know, like you said, just go grab a coffee or something and sit there and hang out and just people watch.
But where I grew up at, there was a airport, probably like 10, 15, not even, probably about 10 minutes to the south of where I live. Anyway, you know, and this was back in the early 90s. We used to go and sit at the end of the runway and watch planes land and take off all day.
What the?
As a matter of fact, today I drove past there. They got it all fenced off now and security cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
I did see a Cessna 172 taking off. That was pretty cool.
I haven't been there in a long time, but at the international airport at Lambert, St. Louis, you used to be able to go. I'm sure you still can because it was like a road or whatever, but people would pull off and there was a spot where you could park there and, you know, the planes would come in to land like right over the top of you. They had it fenced off then, even way back then, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I could see us three monkeys having a tailgate party, watching planes land.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Hell, we could go down to the little one in my town here, Festus, and talk to them nice enough. They'd probably take us up for a ride. Because I tell you, we used to go down there. I used to take Jake down there, and we would go watch him skydive, and everybody down there was just super friendly.
Yeah, we'll just walk up to him and be like, "Hey, can you take us for a ride? MoonDog love you long time." And
All right, let me put it to you this way. I'm done talking to you. For forever.
You're muted. You got muted. He turned you off in Discord.
Let me put it this way. Yeah, I'm setting controls. That's why it's a black screen at the moment. Yeah, let me put it this way. There is now. Don't go into my chat. You're going to get timed out. Why?
You've already been muted on Discord. I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
Can't hear you. Whatever you're saying, I can't hear you.
good because I'm not talking.
Should be hearing him not muted on Discord. This thing is
Are you in the
amazing.
area? What are you doing?
No, it's like the controls aren't working right.
Did you rebind everything? Everything set up so it recognizes your joystick and whatnot?
Yeah, and I even did calibrated it. It could just be what I was doing there to start with.
I'll be back. Time for more tea.
T, air quotes.
Yeah. Alright, see, I'm trying to turn this thing, and normally it would turn a whole lot better than this, but it's like it's not turning
Okay.
at all.
You calibrate your joystick?
I did. And,
I just
Now-
turned
and now-
that stuff on.
and now it's just still spinning to the frickin' right.
Should just left it alone, kept on flying, and just said okay on the
Yeah, I
air
know.
and not
Trust
worried
me,
about
yeah.
it.
I know, trust me, I'm...
Because
completely
that's all
there.
it does, right? Does it just pop up a window and say error, and you say okay, and you go on about your business?
Yeah, could have
Gotcha.
left it alone.
Well, now you know. Just leave it alone. Took you 2 days to figure, to make it that far, but whatever. Draco's not making. Oh, he's down to 7.7 miles, but by the time he catches me, we're gonna be there. I can back it down a little bit, but at the same time, I just want to keep it rolling. Yeah, like we're gonna do any formation flying. Hey, wait, there's green spots on the desert. What the crap? What's that all about?
What is? I'm just trying to turn this thing to the freaking left, and it's not wanting to go left. Left one. I don't even have like the steering wheel turned in.
So my wife's at the Incubus concert tonight. Are you an Incubus fan?
No, was it? Weren't you guys at that like the other weekend or?
That was Chevelle.
Okay.
She got like a meet and greet thing. So she got to like, whatever, meet him, I guess.
I have the wheel lock off. It won't rotate.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm back.
How much you want to bet? Wasn't there something in one of the files? This thing that you had to change?
I don't think so.
For so that way you can control the plane with the
Well,
throttle
with,
with the
with the
pedals.
rudder, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Yep.
I'm gonna go to instead of game capture, wheel capture, play.
So I just had an email pop up on my phone from Steam.
So that's in the one file.
FSX on sale?
No, a new farm sim game that's been flying under the radar just cropped up called Real Farm Sim.
You need to pay a little bit more attention to your Discord feeds.
Because
Somebody-
yeah, that's
Somebody popped that up today a little
Yeah.
while back. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I don't pay that much attention to old posts.
it
was
wasn't
this
old, it was
afternoon.
today. Yeah. Probably might have even been when you were on there farming.
I wasn't well, I wasn't farming. My son was.
Oh, okay.
So wait, that's gonna be in for plane itself, isn't it? Anyone remember how to do that? No.
No. Oh, yeah. That's where you just had to move the two slash lines.
Right. Okay. And
The
that's
two
in
forward slashes, right? It's
Yeah,
in the
I think so.
config file.
right, and that's
But-
wait a
But I
minute,
don't
Steam-
remember where
Yeah.
remember where you had to find. I don't remember what line it was, but I don't remember what you need to search for, but it's in the config file.
Yeah, and don't you have to
That-
put the two forward
is that-
slashes?
Wait a minute. That's in the plane itself under sim objects, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's under the where are you? Douglas.
Steam apps, common, Steam
And
apps.
you don't want the default, right? No, you don't want the default. You want the regular.
No.
The default one is the
Just the config.
right. Is the backup for when you screw this up.
Yeah. Because
And
like, don't
then-
be me, because I was changing it in the default one, and
Right,
was
it's
getting mad
Control
because
F
it was.
to
I
find,
was getting mad because it wasn't working.
and it's actually is contact on that.
SpongeBob Pineapple, what's up, buddy? I remember you.
How can you forget it? How can you forget SpongeBob Pineapple?
I know, right?
Wheel
Probably one
range.
of the best names I've seen pop up in a long time.
I know.
That steer.
Didn't it have something to do with rudder or something like that? Or
Trying to read.
I don't know. No, Irene. Ask Zig.
Who?
Ernie asked me who this girl Irene is that he keeps hearing about. I said, I don't know. Ask Zig. You guys were the ones partying last night.
He doesn't remember? Well, Ernie, I'll have to fill you in a little bit later. After we're done with the stream, I'll fill you back in on what happened with Irene. You love my channel. Awesome, SpongeBob's Pineapple. I like your name. We watch a lot of SpongeBob in this house. I know most of the episodes. I think I've seen them all, probably 3 or 4 times each, at least.
Wait a minute, it's this one. This one gets 2 flashes.
We're totally out over the water now.
Yep.
Save. Close. Yes, you are.
So let's see here. This,
Okay, I'm catching up with you. I'm 7.5 miles out from you now.
okay, yeah. So we're gonna be over the water. Yeah, heading straight into Benghazi then.
Yep.
All right. So, pre-flight. Fun of flight sim.
Yep. Over the Mediterranean Sea, rocking it.
That Mediterranean, or is that a part of the Gulf of Tripoli?
Well, now you're going to be all particular about it? I don't know. It says Mediterranean Sea on the map.
It's water.
It's water. It says Mediterranean. I'm getting ready to fly over the words that say Mediterranean Sea. Is there a Gulf of Tripoli? Is there a test? Is this a geography test? Cause
Yes, it is. Yes.
I'm probably not going to do well. Just saying.
Aren't we?
That was not my thing. I was an art major.
I'm thinking we're a little far east.
So you
Or it
are
could be the Gulf.
technically like 752 now. I've taken forever to try and get taken off. Why not?
750. So yep, you're right on.
Darn close. Yep. Capture. We are sitting on the runway. Why? Because
It's only 11 o'clock my time, yet it feels like we've been flying a lot longer than in 2 hours.
Because we've been looking at sand. That's why.
you know what? Control a whole lot better that way.
And
now we're just looking at water.
Exciting stream for you guys to look at.
I can't pronounce that, but hi, welcome to the chat there. So I now have this.
Well, I gotta go look now.
Well, it's Dot and Dash. I think he was in here previously. To be honest, I think I recognize that. I just can't say that. So I'm not going to go cold and dark. The question is now, do I try and catch up from there or not?
Oh, that
We
one.
still got it. I mean, we still have an hour till we land.
Yeah, but it would. If you look at the flight time, it's 2:50. The flight time.
Yeah, but if you go like 8 times or something like that.
Or can you do 16? Is there one above that?
Oh yeah.
Just be
You-
careful you
you
don't go
could-
too fast where it causes flights to crash.
You
Yeah.
you could just say you could just go with TV on his name.
TV. Yeah.
I don't know what the other symbols mean, but you could just go with TV. Just saying. Okay.
First, nothing but sand. Now, nothing but water.
Nothing but water.
There's not even a freaking cloud in the sky.
I know, right?
So,
So we can go in the cabin, look around and inside this awesome cabin.
I mean, hell, at least give me a cloud to look at or something out here.
Check out the bungee cords holding this plane together. There's one up there right above the emergency escape.
And then there's 3 holding the compass together.
Right. And I love when you start up the engines and stuff, it sits there and vibrates around like it would. This is such an awesome plane for being free.
And I think
I
I have
completely
baling wire
agree.
holding my tail on.
It's possible.
all right.
A little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
duct tape over here and a coat hanger.
Well, that's your radio.
Right. I had a buddy who used to have an old El Camino when we were in high school, and he
How
was the
often
game.
does the map refresh?
He would be like, "Oh, I can fix anything on this thing with
There it is. Okay.
with some duct tape and a coat hanger."
Dark. Do we want to do the stewardess? You never know what she'll say.
Do you want to rephrase how you said that?
No, that's fine. The wife is asleep.
Okay. Just thought I'd throw that one back at you. You kept asking Draco if he wanted to rephrase. Thought maybe you would want to.
We'll leave the stewardess box ticked so that there's a stewardess on board, and we'll use stewardess because that's what it says, not flight attendant. Okay? If we made everyone happy or unhappy, depending
Right.
upon how you want to look at it.
We're kicking it retro tonight. This is a vintage aircraft,
So
vintage terminology.
Okay.
It's all good.
I was thinking one night it'd be fun for us to do formation flying in helicopters.
Cool. I'm for
And a
it.
helicopter?
Yeah.
That would be something. I have not flown a helicopter.
All right. That is. Parking brake. We need to do the call outs. Yeah, we'll do that.
Before start checklist.
You're still not in the
Parking
air?
Set in
He's
I
doing
just-
a cold and dark start.
Closed.
I just
Battery
got it in the right spot, flight planner and all that. So yes. Going through the check real quick.
So you're
Ground
gonna have to
power.
go like 16 or
CPU
32 times
disconnected.
speed to catch up.
Generators.
To catch up, yeah. Am I worried about catching up? No, you guys may land
Code
and
fawn.
be
Beacon.
done, and everyone will just have to watch me land by myself.
And we'll go to bed, and everybody have to tune
Is
into the
on.
MoonDog
Nav lights.
stream.
Right.
Checked on. Cabin
And what
settings
to have a good landing, I need to
is on. Ignition
change my
master.
picture over here.
Yep, the one person watching my stream, which I am very grateful for. Thank you for sticking around.
Fuel quantity. Left main. Check.
We're gonna
We'll have
zoom
to-
in here, and
Left
we're gonna
auxiliary.
change from
Check.
Maryland
Right auxiliary.
to
Check.
let's see. No, we don't want the
Right
dog.
main.
We're going red bikini.
See, Maryland's my good luck charm. I haven't had a crash with this plane since, as long as Maryland's picture's up.
Yeah, I'm going red bikini tonight.
Checked. Carb heat.
You know, maybe if I'd
Checked
figure out how to
on
get my wife in there,
Trim.
she'd let me play a little
Set
more.
to 0. Cowl flaps.
And for those of you who don't know, that is Marilyn Monroe.
Who?
Jeez,
Hold on.
MoonDog. I'm.
Mixture. Idle cutoff.
If you were in my chat still, I'd time you out for that.
Who?
Throttle is cracked.
What was her real name?
Full
Norma Jean.
Yeah, Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Which, if you ask me, Norma Jean is a hotter name than Marilyn Monroe.
Elevator full up.
If you don't know who she was, she
Checked.
she
Before
hooked
start,
up with the
checklist
president.
complete.
Allegedly.
Okay, let's start engine 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
But she was an
Dude.
actress and a model. And as far as I'm
Okay.
concerned,
Go back to she was a model and she tried to be an actress.
And hooked up with the president.
she was in quite a few movies.
Engine 2
My
is
favorite
starting.
movie was
She was?
7 Year Itch.
No, she was, but they quite literally fed her each line as she went through. It was they.
But in all realness, though, how many actors or actresses now aren't fed lines all the way through?
Yeah, now you busted it open with MoonDog, the movie buff. So you're gonna have to deal with that.
Okay, starting the right one. Fuel
They
pump
haven't made a good
on.
movie in the past
Starter.
25 years.
Cranking the right.
They're all
3,
just remakes.
4, 5,
Oh,
6,
come on.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Megs on. Both
Was
on.
wrong stream acting up again?
Mixture.
No,
He's coming when you're.
I disagree with your. You know, they've made a couple Star Wars in the last 25 years that weren't too bad.
Engine 2 starting up.
And it's not even that. Actually, the first Red Dawn was a whole lot better than the remake.
Ooh,
pressure.
yeah,
Yep.
First Red Dawn. That was a good movie. I remember that when that came out.
And that was 1980s.
Yeah.
That was in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was.
Engine
Yeah, I
2
guess it was.
stabilized. Starting the left. Fuel pump.
But, I mean, Top Gun, Red Dawn.
Starter. Engine is cranking. 3.
All right,
4,
see you,
5,
SpongeBob's.
6, 7,
All right,
8,
we'll be here.
9, 10,
We got a little
11,
bit before we
12,
land.
13,
Hurry up.
14, 15.
To be
Megs
honest,
on.
I
Both
actually
on.
really like you can't find
Mixture.
enough of is
Checked.
Midway. Movie
Midway?
Midway. Yeah.
The movie Midway.
There's
I
a
like
movie
that
Midway?
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
With, was it Charlton Heston?
Charleston Heston's one of them. I
Engine
mean,
1 starting up.
you can't name all the actors in that.
It
I mean,
actually even had a very, very young,
Prime.
he played Punch on Chips.
Yeah. Yeah. He was Chili.
Yeah.
That was the pilot name. And
Eric
Engine
Estrada?
1
Eric
he was in
stabilized.
it.
He did a, you know, speaking of him, he was at the, we have a Harley dealer in town here, and he just
Before
this summer
taxi
he
checklist.
did like
Inverters.
a meet and greet
Avionics.
there,
On.
or what, I don't know what you would call it, but
Both on. Fuel
you know,
pumps.
I'm sure they paid him to come in and sign autographs and that kind of
Off.
thing, but
Tail wheel.
Oh yeah.
Unlocked.
that was interesting.
Flaps. Checked. Mixture.
Now, the movie that I
Road
considered
edge.
better than
Wheel
Midway
jobs.
was Tora Tora Tora.
Before taxi
It
checklist
probably
complete.
was. I didn't see it. I just, for what Midway was and the significance of it.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
not denying that. Midway was a very good movie.
Right.
I own it. And then
But taxi. We'll do the ground and let them know that we're taking off, and that'll be it. How about Final Countdown? Which,
That's a Europe song.
yeah, no, but that movie
Oh,
was.
you're talking about a movie?
Yeah, Final Countdown was the aircraft carrier. In you gotta be kidding me. Realism was turned on. I thought I had turned that off actually, but I did that before I re-downloaded this thing.
Captain, see you on the next flight. See you, Ernie.
Yeah, I just crashed with the thing trying to do a pushback. Was it the Independence? One of the modern aircraft carriers goes through a
Oh
Time-
yeah. I
Time
saw
Warp.
that movie.
And they were actually going to attempt to stop the attack on Pearl Harbor, and they ended up not doing it because the black hole or whatever they went through came back through, and they decided that was their chance to get back, so they did. But Pearl Harbor happened anyways, and because of that, it was an interesting what-if type movie.
Yeah.
Because if you really thought about it, modern day F-14s against Zeros, the whole Japanese Navy could have been taken out by them planes.
Well, with the firepower on one modern day carrier, they could have taken out the entire
Yeah.
strike group and their
Yeah.
planes.
Right. And then the one advisor that ended up on the aircraft carrier who was supposed to be there ended up off the aircraft carrier and ended up on a deserted island, and was sort of the chain that started the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting how some people can loop movies like that.
Wait, what? She just said, Captain, I want to thank you for last night. I don't know what happened.
Ernie might have to fill you in.
Ernie, you got to tell me what happened, because, you know,
and tell me before the wife finds out.
yeah. Yeah, let me know, so just so I know to be able to defend myself.
There may be something involved with that goat.
Nope. I know we buried MoonDog's plane, but I don't remember a whole lot after that.
Alright, so I'm going from where I was at. Go. Where's my... they crashed, it's gotta redock these over here, thank you.
Do you see land yet?
No.
Oh,
I see you
crap.
back there. You're about 7 miles now.
Yeah, I'm slowly catching up. Yeah, I was like, we gotta be getting close, and I look over, I'm like, 129 miles.
Or take off.
129 miles of
Make
water.
sure.
Woo! On that note,
Auto rich.
it's time for an environmental break.
Set and checked.
And
Flaps.
a refill.
Checked. Cow flaps.
Yeah, I apologize to anybody watching this that this isn't more
Set trail.
entertaining to look
Landing
at, but
lights.
sometimes you end up with flights like this.
Both on.
You gotta
Intervene.
fly over the water to get to where you're
Check.
going. What are you gonna do?
Fuel pumps.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Tail
MoonDog would hurry up and get his stuff together. He could try and catch up with us at 32 times. I'll have to click over and watch that. I want to see what that looks like.
What's scary though is, as long as we've been flying over water, I turn around and look back, I can still see land.
Right? Alright, I'll be right back. Yep.
Getting ready to take off here. So yeah, this has been an interesting start to this, but yeah,
Hey, yours has been entertaining. I mean, you've been crashing. You've been giving them something to watch.
I think I really want to keep doing the entertaining. I want to get up in the air. Lined up. Finish our flight takeoff. Clock.
Clock. Before takeoff complete.
Flaps.
Flaps. 1/4.
We're all set. everyone outside.
Douglas Delta, Oscar Golf. Acknowledge last transmission. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Douglas Delta, Oscar
There's
Golf.
Zig. I can see him. If I zoom in 12 times, I can actually see Zig's plane.
Gears going up.
I'll be right back, everyone.
Actually, the wrong way. So
Gear up and lock. Go lights.
back in the back.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear. Gear up and lock. Go lights. Flaps. Flaps are up. Landing lights. Are off. Fuel pumps. Off. After takeoff checklist complete.
Now,
Captain, you're pushing her too hard. We need to reduce power.
alright. Not.
Douglas Delta, Oscar Golf. You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Yes. So we're all set. We're up in the air. We're taking off. Take it off. We've taken off. Once we get right direction, we'll start bumping up. Good shot. That looks that way. Load.
What do you mean, SpongeBob? What do you mean do more aviation?
Okay. Yes. kill your guys' stream. This
I have gained 0.2 of a mile on you, Zig.
bump them back to auto lean. One thing I found out, don't turn them off.
Yeah, that's usually a good thing to remember.
I bumped into the bar and had it in the off position, and I'm like looking out the window outside. But did I just Nope, engine's still running. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, the good thing is when you accidentally hit the auto cutoff, if you pop it back up to where it's getting fuel again quick enough, they don't shut down. They just kind of sputter. Alright, so we are 100 nautical miles from the airport. We are expected to land in another 37 minutes, give or take. This has definitely been a long flight in these planes.
Oh, it won't let me go up to 32 because I'm on autopilot.
Oh. What won't let you go up to 32? Or 32 what?
Times 32 speed.
Oh.
So we're flying like at twice.
Well, if you can get up to like 16, that's 16 minutes for every 1 minute.
I'm at 16 now.
Yes, I think that's 16 in-game minutes for every one real-time minute.
gotta get the Rex 4 done right too. Although some of this water might not be bad in the more generic form. Before either later before you go or figure out a time tomorrow, I'll message you or whatever.
Okay.
I want to catch with you and find out what water you're doing, and I'll.
Okay.
And that way we can coordinate clouds, because I'm not sure. Did you say that you like the clouds that Zig and I have? Because I think ours are almost the same.
I'm actually fairly okay with mine.
Okay. But I was thinking we could sort of match some of that stuff up, and also, if you need any more help with your intro that you're working on.
Okay.
But I know you've got real life issues to deal with. I do too, so that's why I try and hit that up. But
yeah, you know, I'm very rarely around on Discord until later in the evening, so Steam's the easiest way to get a hold of me.
okay, I'll send it that way, and then see, this would be a good point to point out for those that are watching. Check out Zig. Ooh, making a turn. That was half scary. He like rolled over.
But you should be coming up on me pretty quick then, because I can still see land.
I gotta check back to. I think it killed the autopilot because of how far he had to.
Zig hasn't come back yet?
No, not yet.
Or did his mic crap out?
That's possible too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking behind me to see if I can see you coming up on me.
I'm on regular speed because I'm flying. Something wasn't set right. I had to auto fix it.
Hey, I'm in international waters. Anything I do for the next 20 minutes is is completely legal.
That's why they did it on your plane. They knew that they'd take that opportunity.
Hurry up, throw the goat out.
You're what, 7,500 feet? You're going to throw the goat out.
Do you think I want to land at an airport and explain why there's a goat in a closet?
Do you want to explain to the Coast Guard, U.S. Navy, Libyan Navy, whatever, why there's a goat falling out of the sky?
It's international water. Why do they care?
You don't think they're monitoring that?
I highly doubt they'll be able to pick up a goat falling out of a C-47.
They've been tracking your C-47 over Libya for like the last 2 days.
I'll just say, I don't know. It must have been MoonDog. He was getting back at me because he thought I buried his plane in the sand.
Is that it?
But it was actually. But hey, I can see land in front of me. Yay!
That's watching my while we're doing this. I don't even think I have a title on the other one either. Oh, that would be another keyword. Alright. Now that I've changed direction,
Did you
Don't
hop back
crash.
in my stream?
Not yet.
Well then, welcome, random person who has stopped in. Don't be shy, say hi. And they're gone.
Tripoli HLLB.
Okay. Benghazi.
Okay, I did get it right. HLLT. HLL. So I'm changing this as well. I thank TV for sticking around and watching. I don't know where I'm at or where I'm going at the moment. 16 speed, it does not like.
Look behind and see if I can see you coming.
No, because I'm not even on GPS correctly.
Oh, you're not?
No. I've made up some distance. If you look at the FS join map.
I don't have enough screen space to.
I've got so much overlap. I know what you're talking about. Here, we'll do this. We'll pull it.
Hey.
Oh,
Christ, I need a 40-inch TV above me to spread everything out so I can see.
I've got that, and I still don't have enough room. There we go. So this is where it's updated with what's going on. I'm actually not too far from that guy, and that's one of those is Zig and one of those is Drako.
I'm the
That's
second one.
Yeah, and then mine is actually says MoonDog. That one says actually Zig, and that one says 9QCUK. So in other words, that's 9Q9 quick up chuck.
Oh, that did happen in the back of my plane earlier, so.
That's his other name. So
But yeah, that's actually my call letters, 9Q-CUK.
yeah, and that's what it should be. But with FS join, I think it is sort of better if we put it with the.
See, I don't know why I went to that because I did change all of mine. I did change it.
But you have to change it with each plane that you do it with.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I can't be bothered with all that. I can barely get my stream running and my plane up in the air.
Well, that's okay.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, my wife just got back from the from the Incubus concert, so I was getting the lowdown.
The full skinny on it. Okay.
Well, they had like a meet and greet thing, so they got to meet him and talk to him.
At least you went to
Yada,
see a
yada,
good band.
You think it's a good band?
I like Incubus.
You like Stinkubus? I am not a fan, so.
I mean, there's, and by like them, I mean there's a few songs I like. I don't know all of their songs, so.
Yeah. Yeah, they got some sort of meet and greet deal and got to hang out with them for a little bit. The singer was digging on my wife's tattoos, so
Oh.
yeah.
All right. So big 7.2 miles ahead of me.
What are you doing? 32? 20? 16?
I couldn't-
What do you do?
I had to do 16. It wouldn't let me do any more than that.
Oh, it wouldn't?
No.
32 was just freak out mode?
It said you cannot do it on autopilot. So
Hi, MoonDog.
Oh, okay.
there's no screens. There's no or skins.
Oh yeah,
There's no skins.
you're in my view, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was getting it back on flight path, so we're here. All right, we caught up. Take that.
How about that?
We are flying together. Come on, I changed that. That should be that.
Christ, it feels like we're at a snail's pace tonight.
Yeah,
I
it's
have,
because it's been sand and now it's just been water, and I
have
can
not
land
been
it
snail.
off on the horizon.
Yeah, I got excited when I saw the land. I was like, land!
Land ho!
All the outside views are doing this. Okay. Wait a minute. Last time it was 16 speed. Now it's only regular speed. Okay.
It all looks the same over sand and water, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
No, some of the lines zipping by was awfully quick. It did look like it was sped up. All right, so you guys are now pulling away from me at this.
I'm at 148.
I'm at 153.
I'm at 140.
Come on, punch it, Marge. Let's go.
That's- Although, you know what? Ernie hasn't said anything during this trip.
Well, it's probably because you're going 16 times the speed of sound. He probably just
He's a
threw
little
up.
cross-eyed. Yeah.
He just threw up and passed out. And Nancy's plastered to the back of the plane.
Yeah, at 16 speed. She can't even walk the aisle. Deliver any beverages.
You guys are both at 6,000, I'm at 65, so we shouldn't collide. So, you know what that means, we'll drop it down.
Oh, well, thanks for the sub, Poke Channel. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're just flying over sand and water tonight, but we got some land on the horizon there. We
Usually
should be landing here before too long, or trying to.
Usually the streams aren't this devoid of, well, anything.
I don't know, it's been interesting somewhat the whole time.
Yeah, well, we are in Africa, you know. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It is what it is. We're on the world tour. You know what I mean?
I mean, hell, at least would have hoped to see like an elephant or something.
At 6,000 feet, you would expect to see an elephant. Now, actually, the
Yeah.
elephants are down in the jungle portion, not up here in.
Yeah,
desert.
we're in the
Yeah.
desert biome. Not to, change it over to another game. You know, like BP says, we play one game and talk about another. But,
Or four others.
We want to be in the desert biome. But
Right. I was losing ground to you, now we're catching up.
Well, that's pretty good catching up that fast though at 16 speed. I've never flown at 16 speed. That's kind of like, is that like in Star Wars when they hit like hyperspace or whatever?
Actually, it sort of was. Thomas,
Well, it's kind of like that.
What plane? This is the Douglas or Manfred Jahn Douglas C-47. So, nice 2-engine prop.
So,
Awesome freeware plane.
yep.
Yeah, freeware, very detailed, and we are harassing co-pilot Ernie. Ernie? Is that correct?
Yeah, it comes
Ernie.
Ernie,
Yeah, the
Ernie will. So,
comes with a co-pilot that reads off your checklist and stuff.
right.
And then seems to get drunk halfway through the flight and sings to you.
Yep, my buddy,
And I mean,
my
there's some
partner in
severe
crime.
detail. I mean, I've gone around looking at little panels on everything, and everything is detailed, including if you come up to the wiper pressure module, wiper hydraulics, Cleveland, Ohio. Still like that. That's cool.
I like how you can see the individual rivets
Yeah.
in the panels on the plane.
And I mean, for freeware, they've got the bungee cord bungee, and
Yeah.
it's not like two white lines there, and you go, what the heck? I mean,
And when you're on the ground and you're firing up the engines, it's vibrating around that compass on the bungee cord. It's
Hey,
like,
Zig,
yeah.
you want to tell me why there's hoof marks, hoof imprints on the side of my plane?
You're gonna have to talk to Ernie, and I'm not saying nothing. But it might have to do with the goat.
well, while you was gone, we were telling the rest of the he's trying to throw the goat out over international water.
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
I'm like,
Well, I don't want to land with a goat in my plane.
Just keep him in the broom closet. It'll be fine. Nobody'll know. He'll be quiet. I promise. We gave him a little something, something.
Oh God, where did this stream just go to?
well, it went left to center a while ago, but we're trying to put it all the way over in the ditch in the snow.
No, it's not even in the ditch. It just ended up in the gutter.
Well, if we listen to you, it started in the gutter when I started talking.
That's true.
So what? I'm like 39 miles out. Where are you guys?
I'm 44.
46.
So in about 9 miles or so, we should be able to get I should be able to get a runway assignment. Not that that matters because I wasn't really able to find any charts. So
And I'm 5 miles behind you.
we're just gonna be winging it.
Not too bad. I mean, you can find
Yeah,
it.
We'll survive.
But really, at the end of the day, we do just kind of fly on a wing and a prayer.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Wing and a prayer.
It's usually the passengers praying and us flying on one wing.
Well, pull up, program in the GPS, sat nav, Google Earth thing. You have 15 and 33 left and right. ILS is on 15 left. You have VOR on 15 left and 33 right. And you have NDB. Can't remember what that is.
Non-directional beacon.
Non-directional beacon. So
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah.
on 15 right, 33 left.
I mean, I'm guessing that's what NBD stands for. I mean, about as good as any.
I bumped up throttle and everything. I'm at 156 and I think you guys are still pulling away.
I'm at 153, so I shouldn't be pulling away.
I'm at 148. I'm definitely not pulling away.
Draco's pulling away a little bit.
But I do
Zig,
need
I
to-
think you're about the same.
Well, I'm catching up with Zig. I'm about 4.8 out. I mean,
I do need an environmental break here before we do landing procedures and such. Be right back.
all right, 7 miles. I'll be able to pick up the airport.
Limit speeds in knots. Never exceed 228 knots. Normal operating 180, gear down 126.
The only way,
Flaps 25 at 135.
the only way this plane's going over 200 knots is if it's falling out of the sky.
Okay. Flying Alaska again. When you're looking at your speed, I have it up on mine here on one panel that's got the flight inches and all that.
Yep.
156 is
Your
indicated
airspeed.
speed,
Yeah.
and 174 is ground speed.
Ground. Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm 153 and 170.
156 and 174 I should be catching, but holding almost same distance.
But I mean, it is only a 4-knot difference, so it's not.
It's not going to be that. I mean, if I wanted to, I could do the drop down and take and catch some speed.
Because I'm going what, almost 10 knots faster than Zig, and I'm still haven't caught him. All right, in 3 miles, we will raise the airport, get our get our runway landing clearance, and we'll start our landing checklist. Because that last 30 miles goes by really quick when you're doing your checklist and trying to get lined up on the runway.
You just pulled another. It's now signifying 2 nautical miles. Slowly pulling away from it.
Am I?
No big deal.
I just don't know how that's happening if you're faster than me.
Well, I'm slowly sinking down to 150 or 5,000. And I mean slowly, like at 200 feet. And I've got my speed up to 160, so I should shrink it down again.
Well, hell, Ernie, I'd be sleepy too if I was up all night burying a damn plane.
Well, see, that's what you get. You get sleepy co-pilots when you're trying to bury my plane.
It wasn't my fault.
That's what you keep saying. The one that's denying it the most was probably the one in charge.
Even Zig said I was asleep.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Burying my plane. Burying my plane.
Ernie's complaining that he's tired.
Oh, yeah, it was a late night. It took us a while to get that plane buried. You know, even though Larry's sister's brother-in-law had the skid steer, it still took us a little while. You know?
All right, runway 15 right is what I got.
Oh wait, we can do that already?
Yep, 28 miles out.
They talk about I'm further out. Oh no, I just crossed it.
All right. One 5 right, is that what you got, Draco?
Yep.
Yep.
Right on. So that probably means I need to start descent.
Yeah, I'm going through my landing checklist.
Going through your landing checklist.
Yeah, just getting some of the preliminary stuff out of the way. It's off right now.
back off on the speed. Throttle a little bit here. Go into our descent. How many miles out are we?
I'm 25.
20.
So
Shit. I need to drop some altitude quick. Oh, I'm not too high up. It's not too bad. I'll be alright. Is there a, has anybody looked on GPS? Do we have an approach that we can use or what?
If you do NDB, now I'm doing just vector in.
ILT. What did they give us? 15 right?
Yep.
Or 15 left?
15
15
right.
right.
15 right?
And I'm just gonna line up and hand fly it in like I normally do.
Well, that's what I'm basically doing. It's just pulling in the vector on that one.
Have you loaded that flight? No, you haven't loaded it yet, have you?
No.
No. You did?
I loaded it. I haven't activated it.
Well, that's what I meant. Did you? You didn't activate it yet?
No.
Alright.
You know, just thinking about it, I haven't, the GPS hasn't blown a circuit in a while. Remember how I was having that problem?
Yeah.
I don't keep it up on the screen very long though, because I'm scared it's gonna blow a fuse or whatever happens.
I got mine on my second screen.
Wait, is that like civilization over there?
Yeah, it's an actual town.
No kidding. Look at that. Something besides sand and water. That's amazing. Haven't seen like buildings and stuff in what, like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
More or less.
I would think, but Draco's doing his early, so you know.
Well, I'm 18 miles out from the airport now.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me 14. Holy cow.
19.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, I guess.
I've rotated to sort of get, I'm not flying on GPS, I'm flying rotated so I can catch a vector in the middle a bit better.
I think I'm going to go ahead and activate the approach. So I don't forget.
Hey Panda, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
And it didn't change. It didn't change anything. Hey Panda. Mixture, auto rich. Okay.
Vote channel. You sub. Make sure that you also click in the button with the little bell to get notified when he starts streaming.
Yeah, I am just getting ready. I'm getting ready to get onto approach now.
Yeah. All three of us are.
Oh, don't worry. I suck at spelling too. I went to public schools.
Getting close here. Spin around. Yeah.
I don't think we need to
Drako
land.
off to my right.
I don't think we're ready for landing here yet, are we?
Where are you at?
I don't know.
I think you're over top of the airport.
I'm 9 miles out.
Yeah. He said it's straight for the airport. I have to veer left a little bit here at some point.
No, I activated the approach and.
Oh, I see
Panda-
approach B
Panda?
something or.
Panda, if you're interested, instead of getting it on Steam, what was the other website that you can get it for $12.50?
The Humble store.
Yeah.
Humble store.
Yep. It's on sale right now for $12.50 at the Humble store. Google it up if you're not familiar. I believe if you buy something there, because I have before, they'll give you a Steam key, and then you can go to Steam and put in that key and download it from Steam. So that's the best deal going right now, is for $12.50, or close to that.
Probably depending on nationalities and
Could be,
such.
depending on where you're at.
Yeah. Country, so that you can exchange rate and stuff of that nature.
Right. And then if you want to come fly with us, we use Join FS more now than what we were.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce your name. I'm just gonna go with Sebas, because that's you have like 5 names in your name there. But awesome, thanks for welcome to the stream, and thanks for hanging out with us. We're gonna try and land this thing here pretty soon.
Make sure that you, if you're interested, all 3 of us, Drako,
The
myself,
website's
and
called
Zig,
Humble.
Yeah.
Humble.com.
We all stream on YouTube. Drako is 411. Zigzaggy, which you're already in.
Sorry if I get a little quiet here, but we're coming into final approach here, so got to pay a little bit of attention finally.
Of course, everyone wants to stop in and see if you guys crash and
See if I crash.
Yeah.
Speaking of, my speed is down to yeah.
Mine's up to 180,
Watch
so I'm
that.
trying to back off.
I started having some red lights come on there because I was going too slow.
Well, I'm at 148.
I'm down to 131. But I had slowed it down for the. Oh, look at that! There's the runway right there. What in the world is going on with this approach? I want to see where it's going to take me here. It's going to take me off and loop around, I guess. I don't know.
50.
We'll just ride it out.
15 and 33. Just wait for a second.
That's our runway right there, folks. I think. I don't know what the approach is going to take us on here, but clearly we're not going to land from this position, so...
It looks like the approach should take you out over the water, then...
Yeah, it's over the water, comes back. I'm already over the water. We'll be turning into final approach here in a moment.
Well,
Yeah,
how did you do that?
I programmed it in, saw what it was, and started vectoring in that direction. It's not difficult
Oh.
to change your heading bug and keep you on course.
Oh, well, I'm not that advanced, man.
I'm making my turn onto final now.
I mean, you guys always go. MoonDog runs off on his own, and you never know. Yeah, well, MoonDog runs off on his own because it tries to set himself up in the correct direction. Right, so now
Yeah, it's going to take me out here and do a loop-de-loop or something. We'll ride it out and see what happens. Yeah, that airplane you see coming straight at you, that's me. Just saying.
Well, not quite
So,
there yet, but
look out, coming right at you. I see
Might
it.
actually be coming at me.
I'm coming at one of you. Because you guys didn't follow the proper approach.
Yeah, I did. I
Wait a
went out
minute.
over the water.
I did it.
I don't know. I activated the approach, and this is the path that it took me on. Oh, see, now I'm going to veer right out of your way. Look at that. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I got right out of your way. It's gonna take me out here and do me a loop-de-loop, spin me around, and head me right back. Not a loop-de-loop, but you know, it's gonna take me on a sweeping left-hand turn. That's what I was trying to say.
We are landing at Benghazi, Libya.
Yeah. Watch out for the RPG fire. That's all I'm saying.
We are on our North African leg of our world tour.
Yeah. On our way to Egypt is where we're headed. We have to fly over this terrorist state.
Gears going down.
Don't want to get political, but we've all heard of Benghazi, right?
Flaps. 1/4.
Flaps.
Gear down. Green lights.
There's a lot of people here in Benghazi. It's a pretty big town.
Yep. Right. Trust me, this isn't even the PS don't get blown up. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Watch out. I'm telling you, watch out for the RPGs. It's a thing around here.
Sad thing is, this isn't even the most dangerous airport we've ever landed at.
It's not?
No.
Gravel runway in Alaska during the winter.
All right. I just want to point out, I took off last because of sand in an airplane. Okay. Someone buried my plane. I did have to speed up to get to you guys, but then I was still behind you, and then regular speed. And I'm now lined up on the runway first.
No, I'm lined up.
All I'm saying is that was Ernie's idea. I don't know anything more than it was Ernie's idea. I'm just...
Yeah, we're on Discord, Panda.
Are you ahead of me somehow?
Yeah.
You're 2,100 feet. I'm at like 12.
Yeah, we're doing a... I'm doing... How am I gonna... I led the whole way here, and I'm gonna be the last guy landing.
Well, you know.
You're almost always the last one landing, though.
That's alright, you guys figure it out, and I'll come in and, you know, ace it.
How to pull it off.
How far out are you from the runway, though, MoonDog?
About 5 miles.
Okay, I'm 2 miles.
Flaps. Any legs. Set.
What runway are we on?
15 right.
15 right.
Okay. So, cause I'm seeing 2 of them there, and I just want to verify. Because we're gonna go ahead and drop our gear. I think that's the last thing we gotta do on our gear's going down, Ernie says. He was saying something a little bit different about that last night. Not going down. What? What?
Zig, don't make me freaking laugh right when I'm getting ready to land.
Right, you know, you just have to talk to Ernie about that. I don't know anything about that. We're gonna go ahead and turn the autopilot off, and I don't know, we look to be a little bit high. It's a little residual from last night, I think.
So, finally got in the light, so. How are the rest?
Come on, get that tail down already.
Yeah, there's a freaking plane in my way.
I told you I was on final first. Give it time, Panda. MoonDog's still trying to land,
Okay.
so you might
After
just
landing check.
land right on top of me.
Cal
What are you
flaps.
talking? I'm right behind you.
Are you?
Literally, I'm right behind you.
So I shouldn't hit the brakes real hard then.
Probably not a good idea.
Full open. Flaps. Flaps are confirmed up. Landing lights are off. Pitot heat checked off. Fuel pumps off. Trim set to 0. Tail wheel unlocked. After landing checklist complete.
Repeat round. Douglas Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, taxi to parking. Douglas Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, taxi to parking. Taxiway Charlie. Taxi to fuel, Douglas, Delta, Oscar, Golf.
Alright, so we're gonna go right over here to parking. General aviation parking.
Sort of headed following you.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
Did you bounce it a little bit?
Oh, a little bit. Yo, 3 times.
I think mine actually bounced, and I don't know how I bounced because I was
Yeah.
coming in under the roadway, so most of the way.
Ernie's hung over. That's why we bounced it, pretty sure. Let's see if we go to here.
Awkward silence.
Taking you right to the fuel pumps.
Yep, of course. What the hell is it with this game? It seems like everywhere in North Africa they park us at the fuel pump.
They want to get us fueled up so we can take off.
Alright, and we're going to make our turn right here.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was a little rough. Not gonna lie.
Did you set it on the beginning of the runway? Because you got that stopped pretty quick.
I did. Came in low, and you know, so I slammed it down. I skipped about 3 times.
Yeah, Panda, I am planning on streaming tomorrow. About 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time. I don't know what time that would be for you, so you just have to kind of extrapolate from there. I'm going to do a little bit of air hauler, passenger flights tomorrow in my 377. I guess I can pull up some more.
Gonna exit to the right of the runway, but I have a feeling it's gonna want me to go somewhere else when it's all said and done.
You want to go right.
Yep, yep, you want to go right. The website is called humble.com. I don't know how to spell that though. So.
Humble.
Jump inside. Under the screen, if we hadn't done that. Shut down.
Shutdown checklist. Mixture.
Alright, we're gonna taxi on in here.
Idle cutoff. Magnetors and ignition master. Both off. Tail wheel unlocked. Parking brake.
So Humble's a cool place to buy stuff.
Chocks.
I bought games there before, and they basically give you a
Chocks
Steam
are
key,
set. Lights.
and you can download it straight from Steam. They have sales going on just like Steam does.
Is off. Avionics. Off. Generators. Both off. Cabin signs. Off. Battery main. Check. That's off. Shutdown checklist complete.
Oh, I am cold and dark.
All
See
right,
ya, Captain.
and we are shut
Goodbye,
down.
Ernie.
Maybe that's why I bounced. No, I had flaps at 25. Maybe I should have had it actually.
Maybe. But then again, I only gave it one set of flaps.
All right, let's
That off.
tighter.
Now
See
Zig's gonna.
the different loops, loops and stuff that would happen. One line that comes in like so. This is me looping out and back in and coming in. This one here, I'm assuming was Draco, who came in and then snuck in ahead of me. And this line that comes all the way into the airport and then loops up and out and loops back around and comes back in.
That was
Zig,
me.
So
Zig. But aside from that, though, we all had pretty good landings. I mean, with this plane, a bounce on the front gear, as long as it's not like smash, bang, crunch.
Is three bounces okay?
Three bounces is okay as long as it's more like a skip and not like a
Yeah.
smash it in.
It was kind of
So-
like when you go skipping stones at the river. You know,
Okay.
that's kind of how my landing was. I'm just saying.
So Panda, those are all add-ons to FSX. So Sky Chaser, Fair. I can't see what that one is. My eyes are blurry. And Piper Aztec.
Have you been drinking?
No, I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
Those are all add-ons to FSX. So like the Piper Aztec is a plane.
Yeah.
Could you get much closer to my wingtip there, Zig?
Nope. Not much. Couldn't get any closer. I'm just pulling it in.
And you got MoonDog's wing inside yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you do
well,
know,
hey,
if you
wait,
had
what?
probably pulled up much closer, I would have wrecked. Because it
You
defaulted
still
right
got that turned on?
It defaulted it when I loaded it. I didn't even
Oh,
stop to
come
look at it.
on.
So, yeah, don't give me that.
Oh,
Why-
MoonDog.
Turn that crap off once and for all. Let's get that done.
I'll do that here in a moment. Once we get done, wrap this all up.
Whoa.
But yeah, FSX itself should still be on sale, and those are all add-ons. And actually, that's not a bad price. They got the Piper Aztec for like $8.
Yeah, that's good.
And Sky Chaser, I don't know if Sky Chaser is a plane or if it's an add-on for like.
That's like it's like Easy Dock. It's a camera utility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't really realize that, but people are kind of like moving towards that away from Easy Dock.
Yeah. Well, Chase plane is the new thing.
Yep.
All
But
right, so
if it's working fine, why leave it? I mean, I'm finding out a
Yep.
few of those things.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
FS Cloud or FS, we do join because of this. We can quite literally look like here. We all see each other like this, and it's not just now. It's in the flight too. We're not trying to find out are we all lined up. Is the 2 mile distance actually 2 miles or is it 1 mile because of the latency?
Right.
That's why we do this.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream here. Thank you everybody who stopped in, and everybody who might watch this in the future. I will be trying to stream tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Gonna be trying to do some air hauler, so you can pop in and watch me on that. Also, make sure that you hit that like or subscribe button, and if you want to catch more streams also and get notified, make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. Also, check out everybody in the Monkey Show crew. Zigzag, Mr. Moondog 88, the Bipolar Prophet, Cavalier Roy, Farmer Dad, Stu B. They're all linked in my channel, in the Monkey Show crew. So make sure you give them a watch, and if you like what you see with them, make sure you subscribe to them too. So until next time, I will see you guys later.
See you, Draco
Yep,
stream.
and see you, Draco stream. And in addition to what Draco just said there, thanks to everybody who hung out and do all the things he said. And thanks for the subs. And thanks to everybody who hung out tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and sign out. MoonDog?
By Zig stream. Yeah, there's nothing else to add other than we had a nice time. We had fun time. I will be my normal Wednesday if I'm going to try and catch with Zig. Real world allowing. I'll catch with Zig and or Draco, sorry. With Draco, and we'll do air hauler. Instead of me starting at 4, I'll start at 3, which would be his 2. Eastern Standard Central Times. So check us out. Catch Little Bell. We'll notify you. So thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.